Welcome to Today's Issues, a community service program informing you of the issues and events in the four-state area. Now, here are the issues for today on KNEO 91.7 FM.
Good morning, this is Luke Taylor, and here's a Capitol Report update for you today. We have Representative Bob Bromley on the phone. He actually gave us a call late last week as the first week of the 2024 legislative session began. He updated us on some of the goals and challenges ahead for this year, and we're going to join him now with that update.
Good morning. This is Representative Bob Bromley. I hope everyone is doing well and enjoying the new year. It's really hard to believe that it's already 2024 and the new legislative session has started. This year, we just started, and the Speaker of the House outlined what some of his priorities were for the upcoming session, and hopefully we will be able to get many of those things accomplished and get some of these priorities. And I just want to go over a few of those. Some of them is the continuation of what we've been trying to do in the last few years of trying to keep everyone safe. We have to be diligent in our support of the law enforcement and first responders and everybody out there and make sure they have the right tools and support to do their jobs. We also have to make sure we can recruit the right people to do these jobs, because recruiting law enforcement now has been very difficult, and the cities and counties have been very hard-pressed to get enough applicants sometimes. And so, as a state legislature, we've got to make sure that our top priority is making sure that everybody can stay safe. You don't have to worry about going to the grocery store, or going to school, or going to work. Other things that we're looking at is trying to figure out ways to make children's education better, giving parents more rights in that respect. And I think that it's very difficult to make changes in education because everyone has different opinions on the best way to do things, and there's seldom a pathway to making very substantial, meaningful changes. And I suspect that's what's going to happen this year. We will work on this, but it's very difficult to get something through the legislature. And then another thing that is pressing on a lot of people's minds, maybe not so much in Jasper and Newton counties and in our local areas, but property values went up substantially, and a lot of county assessors are having trouble keeping up with this, making the changes, and there's been a lot of appeals with these property tax items. And with that, the state tax commissions are behind. There's no quick resolutions to all these appeals, and it's making it really difficult sometimes for the homeowners in that. And I know everyone wants relief on their property taxes and make sure they know what they're at, but people also, I believe in Jackson County, a lot of people got bills that were 25% higher this year than last year. And at some point, even though the government only has three ways to get money, either sales tax, property tax, or income tax, you need to have some consistency in how all this is done throughout the state. And so that's something that the Speaker is wanting to work on. And in addition to that, we have to make sure we're diligent with our budget this year, because the federal government has been giving out a lot of money since COVID began. And at this point in time, the federal government has run dry on money they're giving out. So we are going to have to go back to our spending policies and control of our expenses and our expenditures, because all we can spend, according to our Constitution, is the money that we have. We have to balance our budget. Some states don't do that. California, they're running a $64 billion deficit. But I'm really happy and proud to say that Missouri, I think we've got it right. We do not spend in the negative sense, because we have to balance our budget. That's the one thing we have to do every year. And we've done a great job of doing that in Missouri. And so with that, I'll be looking forward to speaking with you several times this year. And I just hope everyone has a great day. You stay safe. And it's my honor and privilege to serve you in Jefferson City.
162nd District State Representative Bob Bromley can be reached at his Jefferson City office at 573-751-7082. We'll also mention that we're making the Capitol Report update available as a podcast now. You can find it wherever you get your podcasts. Each day's update will include one of our local legislators, and you can find it by searching KNEO Capitol Report.
This has been Today's Issues. For more information about the issues you've just heard, call 417-451-5636. Today's Issues is presented as a public service of KNEO 91.7 FM, a Sky High radio network.